I broke my golden rule the other day when I went to a pizzeria. I used a public bathroom. Now, my local pizzeria isn't that big, so the bathroom it has is much like a regular bathroom at someone's house. One toilet, one sink. Well, my upstairs bathroom actually has two sinks, and there are plenty of bathrooms that have two sinks, but you get what I mean. It was a small bathroom. Normally, I would wait until I get home, but in this instance, I really had to take a piss, so I was like, fuck it, I'll use the bathroom here. And when I entered the bathroom, I looked down at the toilet and noticed there was a little bit of piss on the seat. Thank God all I had to do was pee, because no way in hell would I be sitting on that toilet seat after seeing that. But even still, I would be touching the toilet seat to lift it up, because I would like to consider myself at least somewhat civilized, so I have the common fucking decency to lift the toilet seat up before I piss. Something whoever the fuck used that bathroom before me clearly lacks. I don't know why this is seemingly so difficult for people to understand. The toilet seat can lift up so you have more space to urinate. And yes, I did clean the piss off of the seat. I probably used more paper than I should have, but I wanted as much of a divide between the piss and my hand as possible. And I probably went a little overboard when I was washing my hands immediately after, but I am extremely sensitive when it comes to other people's bodily fluids and waste. And shit like this, anyway, is why I hardly ever use public bathrooms. A lot of people are disgusting and have no sense of hygiene, and they have the rationale, well, this isn't my bathroom, so why should I give a fuck about whatever mess I leave? Would it fucking kill you to have some courtesy for the other people who use these bathrooms? Because what the fuck are you, a baby? You can't clean up after yourself? You need other people to clean up for you? It shouldn't be the job of a total stranger to clean your piss up from the toilet seat, or the floor even. And here's another thing, okay, if you're not lifting up the toilet seat when you're taking a piss, I think you're a fucking idiot, unless you don't have a dick, of course. But it's a completely different thing when your aim is so off that you're getting your piss on the floor too. At that point, I just say swallow your pride and sit down while peeing, because obviously you can't handle doing it while standing up. Or, of course, use a urinal. I personally prefer stalls because, you know, privacy. And moving away from piss, there have been way too many times where I would see people's fecal matter on toilet seats. I don't even know how the fuck that happens unless you're doing it intentionally. Haha, wouldn't it be so funny if I shat on the toilet seat? No, you're demonstrating to other people that you have the mental maturity of a 2-year-old, and you're also demonstrating that you can't use the bathroom normally like any reasonable person. Again, kinda like a 2-year-old. I saw this a few times in middle school and high school, and okay, stupid kids being stupid kids, well, they're very maladjusted stupid kids, but still stupid kids regardless. But I even saw this a few times in college, where everyone is a grown adult, so what the fuck excuse can you use there? That you have no control over your bowels? Maybe, but still, ugh, the sight of that plus the rancid smell, ugh. When these are the kinds of people I have to share a bathroom with, do you really blame me for going like, you know what, I'll just wait until I get home? I hate being in a bathroom with other strangers. Again, public bathrooms are just revolting, and I only ever use them if I really need to piss, and that's it, because I never, ever want to sit on a public toilet. But toilets at home are gross too, yes, I get that. I share the toilet here upstairs and downstairs with my uncle and my mother. But at least I know they're hygienic. They're not spraying piss on the toilet seat, or the floor, or somehow getting shit on the toilet seat. And we take turns cleaning them on a regular basis. Some days I clean the toilets, some days my mother cleans the toilets, some days my uncle cleans the toilets. So I'd like to think the toilets at our house are at least a tier or two above your average public toilet. But with public bathrooms, I don't fucking know who I'm sharing these bathrooms with, and in my experience, nearly every public bathroom I have used are clearly not used by many people who give a fuck about basic hygiene. And I've even heard my share of horror stories about women's restrooms, like for example, back when I was in high school, some girls I talked to back then would sometimes mention seeing shit like used tampons discarded on the floor, because that's something other people totally need to see. Your used tampon just sitting on the floor because you couldn't be fucked to throw it away away, or even just flush it down the damn toilet. I think the worst thing I have ever seen in a public bathroom was back in middle school, and I believe I shared this in a school rant I made about school bathrooms like 10 years ago. But for those who haven't seen that ancient video, back in like 7th or 8th grade, during lunch, I was going to the bathroom. I saw a kid walk out of the bathroom when I was entering. The reason I mention that is because when I entered the bathroom and went into a stall, I closed the stall door, and I noticed jizz running down the fucking door. So it had to be from that kid I saw walking out of the bathroom, because it looked like it was just shot out. Ugh. If you're jerking it in a public bathroom, especially a school bathroom, there is something fucking wrong with you. But at the very fucking least, if you just couldn't contain yourself until you got home, and by the time we had lunch, we didn't even have that much of the school day left, you couldn't just get some fucking toilet paper to finish in. It had to be splooged on the door for any kid going into that stall after you to see, and unfortunately that kid had to be me. That was when I decided, yeah, I'm fucking done with public bathrooms, for the most part, again, unless I really need to piss. I probably should have warned you from the start that this was going to be a disgusting video, but the title and the thumbnail clearly indicate that this is a video about public bathrooms, so what the fuck did you expect? So if you have the urge to vomit, or if you have already vomited, well, don't wag the finger at me. You had the free liberty to click off this video 6 minutes ago. And yeah, stupid and trivial rant, I know, but I really didn't feel like making another video about how fucked up our current events are. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Bye-bye.